Hey, I'm Noah, and today we're going to be talking about who is the most important friend to make. All right, I'm actually going to show you, okay? So 3, 2, 1. There they are. You see them? In the reflection, right there. It's you. Say hi. Get to know each other. Before you get angry and click off, hear me out. Hear me out. You are the most important friend you can make because you will always be there. Other people, by nature, they're not always going to be around. The only friend guaranteed to stick around for the entire duration of your life is you. Nobody else can fulfill that role. And even like day to day, you only see your friends every now and then, but you're always with yourself. You got to get used to being with yourself, and you have to be used to being alone in your head. Because people are not always going to be around, whether that mean long-term or short-term, you're going to have some time where you're alone. And you can't fall apart in that alone time. You have to learn how to just be on your own in your own mind. And really, that should be one of the calmest places you can be. You don't have to deal with any of the tension of talking to other people and such. It's just you. That should be a calm place. And you can make it that way. You should be the most reliable person that you know. You need to be able to act on your values and know exactly how you're going to react in certain circumstances. You shouldn't have to be guessing about your own actions because that's you. But you may be asking, like, how do you be friends with yourself? And that's a fair question. I understand that question. I mean, there are a few ways. Something I do every night is journal. Very helpful. It's like a conversation with someone else, but it's you. You can never have that dynamic taken away from you. You're always going to be able to discuss with yourself about something. And when I exercise, I usually do it without music, so it's just me in my thoughts without anything to distract me. And I can just learn to be comfortable there. You really have to get to be comfortable with who you are and confident with who you are. And once you reach that point, it will not matter who you're surrounded by. Hold on, let's do a dynamic visual aid here. So, probably wondering what this is. This is you. I just dropped the marker. This is you in your little happy bubble, you know? You are confident in yourself and you know who you are. So, no matter who I draw around this bubble, this one's gonna be devious, yeah. No matter who I draw, you're still there. This is the constant. I can get rid of all of this, but you're always going to be there. And when you go out to make friends, it's going to be a lot easier because even if you can't find one, like let's say you don't like any of these people, they're not that cool, it's fine because you always have this and nobody can take that from you. No circumstance can take that from you. But of course, a self-contented person prefers to have friends. Like, it's just natural. It's a natural extension. So one of the important aspects of being comfortable with yourself is not wanting anything from anyone else. Your goal in friendship shouldn't be to have someone to give support to you, to give money to you, to give gifts to you. That should not be your goal. Your goal should be to be that person to someone else. That's what you want to do. You want to be the person providing support. You want someone to put your life on the line for if you had to. I'm not saying that it's wrong to seek support. Of course, that's fine. What I'm saying is it's wrong to base your friendship off of a desire for personal gain. You should want to grow with this person. You should want to improve them. You don't need anything in return, especially if you're self-contented and you just know you can be the support when there isn't anyone there. Your mind can be the place for calm when there isn't any calm around you. It all starts with accepting yourself, being comfortable there, trusting yourself, relying on yourself, all of that. The downfall of a lot of social relationships is just expecting something in return and then not getting it. So once you eliminate that by being content with yourself, then you no longer extend that expectation and you can just have comfortable relationships. If you can believe it, personally, I'm not a social butterfly at all. I'm a person of a few friends, and that's completely okay with me. In 7th grade, you know, not too good with the whole self-contentedness thing, I don't think at that age anyone really is. So it was much harder for me to accept that I didn't really fit in anywhere. I still really don't. I don't fit in any one place. I feel like that's a common thing for a lot of people. But I see now that it doesn't actually matter. It's not the group that I look for. It's not the promise of social experiences that I look for. It's the ability to support someone and be there for someone that I look for. And the social experiences, the having fun, that's a byproduct. It really all comes from just wanting to have a connection. So after becoming content with myself, way after 7th grade, I could stop worrying about finding groups of friends, finding social experiences, and just take what I'm given. It's okay that I'm not given like a whole group of people that I totally fit in with. Like, that's okay. I'm given a few people that I bond quite well with, and that's enough because that's what I'm given. And if there were no one who I talk to, again, that's fine. It's just not within what I've been dealt. And I can't control that, that's okay. Now with the internet, that becomes a lot easier to handle, but those relationships can be a lot different than an in-person connection. Just a general rule of thumb, you're going to be a kinder person the less you expect from people and the less you expect from the world. You're not going to get angry at people if you're not expecting them to do something else. You're not going to get angry at the world if you expect for something else to happen. If you just focus on yourself first and then start projecting that goodness in all of your relationships and connections, your friendships, that's what you got to go for. Oh, and by the way, thank you so much to everyone on Reddit who kind of made that last video blow up like a lot compared to my other videos, and I'm just pretty thankful for that. That was really cool. And thank you to Amygdala Vids who gave me the idea to post it there in the first place. But anyway, if you're new here, welcome, and I'll catch you next time.